Hey guys, Mike OLaskey here with OLaskey Martial Arts here in Burbank, California with your kickboxing combination of the week. Now this week we're going to focus on the Superman punch. Now let's face it, in today's day and age, every martial artist out there pretty much knows how to throw a Superman punch. But at this point it's not about whether or not you know, it's how to throw it properly. So today we're going to work the Superman punch in a setup combination so that you guys can try to work it out in sparring. Okay guys, just a quick overview on what a Superman punch actually is. You're basically faking the rear leg kick and throwing in that cross. So the leg goes up and then kicks out and that cross goes. Usually it's ended with a jump. So the combination here, what we need to do is we really need to set up the fact that we're kicking. We need to create an ambiance that the person expects to be kicked for the Superman punch to work. So what we're going to do is start with 2 rear leg kicks with this combination. And then on the third rear leg kick, instead of actually extending that kick out, you're going to pick it up and do that Superman punch and end with a hook, cross, hook, and then maybe a high leg kick. Okay? So that's the combination. It goes 1, 2, Superman punch to hook, cross, hook to rear leg kick. Okay? So one more time. Kick, kick, fake the kick to the Superman punch, hook, cross, hook, and then you throw that kick all the way through. That's basically the combination, so let's see how this is going to work with the pads. Then we'll move on to practical application in the sparring, which is actually the funnest part of this process. Okay, so moving on from shadowboxing to pad work. When you're holding the pads for this, you can either hold the low pad for the low kick, or you can just release the pads and soft kick the leg. I prefer the holding of the pad because it makes sure that you get to put a little bit of oomph in it and gives you a little bit of workout. So when doing this, we're going to kick low once, kick low twice, Superman punch, hook, cross, up to high rear leg kick. Okay, again, low kick, Superman punch, hook, hook, up, and kick. One more time for the sake of you guys. Kick low, Superman punch, cross hook, rear leg kick. Okay, just one more time. And that's it. Let's move on to how we can get this done in sparring. Okay, so now in line with the Praxis work. This is where it's going to get a little bit more dynamic. On the pads, you got to really lay it in, get a little bit of a workout, but this is where that setup actually moves into a bit more practicality. What we're actually doing is we're using those rear leg kicks to set up, as I said earlier, that ambiance of kicking. We use 3 motions, and on the third motion is when we actually throw the fake and attack, because generally in most people's mind, things come in pairs of 3, excuse me, not pairs of 3, in triplicates. So we kick, and then we throw, and it goes 1, 2, 3, and then high kick. Now you're going to be a bit more dynamic with this. It's not going to go kick, kick, fake. It's going to start moving around. You're going to pepper them in a little bit. We're moving around, hands are up, and we throw that kick. When we back up, we move in, we throw that kick. And then the third one happens where he thinks we're going to kick, and then that's where the punch happens. Ends with the hook, the cross, the hook to the high rear leg. So one more time, moving around, bam, bam, boom, 1, 2, 3, and kick. Good. Okay guys, so ends the Superman combination in this week's kickboxing combination of the week. Remember when you're throwing this Superman combination that the key is to really make them think that you're throwing that kick. It doesn't work unless they're falling for the magic trick. So really work on selling that kick after being so dynamic in sparring. And it's important, especially in sparring, to end with some punches to a kick, because let's face it, in sparring, chances are you're not going to get a knockout. Well, hopefully you don't, because your friends might not like you at that point. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Click like, share, all of that stuff. And if you guys have other combinations that work really well with the Superman punch and disguise the fact that it's coming, I'd really like to hear from you. I'd really like to see them. So feel free to put in video responses as well. Other than that, if you're in the Burbank area, come on by and say hi. We'd love to have you.